This episode of Not at the Gaming Podcast is brought to you by Thrive Fantasy. Thrive Fantasy is a daily fantasy sports and esports app that eliminates the countless hours of research typically involved with fantasy sports. And this allows you to focus only on the top tier athletes that have the biggest impact on the game, like myself. Whenever I get featured in Thrive Fantasy, you can bet your fucking top dollar that I'm going over, baby. All you have to do is choose 5 out of the 10 available player props or 10 out of the 20 if you're playing an NFL game, and you build your lineup. Each prop is assigned a fantasy value for both the over and the under based on how likely it is to hit the most props, rack up the most points, and win your share of the prize pool. It is just that simple. Thrive has awarded over $1.5 million in cash prizes to date, and I'm going to go ahead and say I think it's more. I'm going to say we're pushing 5 mil at this point, because we've been partnered for a little bit with them. I'm going to say 5. So to start raking in the dough, use promo code WGG when you sign up today, and you will receive an instant $50 match to your first deposit of $50 or more. You put in $50, you say, hey, WGG sent me. You know what we do? We give you a free 50. We just like to give. We give, and we give. So, get started today using promo code WGG via the Thrive Fantasy app on the App Store or Google Play Store, or by visiting their website at thrivefantasy.com. Once again, that's promo code WGG. Go download the app and prop up with us today. Now, without further ado, enjoy episode 213 of Not Another Gaming Podcast. What's up, gamers? Doc Bob here. We're live. We're coming to you direct for episode 213 of Not Another Gaming Podcast. It's the last one of 2020, and God, I'm going to say it. It feels real good to be ending this year on a high note. Okay, what a fucking shit year it's been for everybody. I'm gonna be a little biased. I think I did pretty well this year overall, but like cumulatively, like planetary wide, it was a fucking shitty year. So, last episode of the year, episode 213, Not Another Gaming Podcast, and we are here. We're live with my two wonderful co-hosts, Chris, Dom. How you guys doing?
I'm doing wonderful, Bob, and I want to let you know that might have been the silkiest smooth ad read that we've had on here so far. I stumble over my own words. My brain is mush at this point, so sometimes it doesn't come out of my mouth as well. But you kind of murdered that. And talking about the year ending on a high note, I'm complimenting you on the podcast. The first thing I'm saying.
Wow.
That's how you know.
Positive vibes only, all 21.
No, positive vibes. I mean,
Hey,
as
I said it coming into 2020, I said positivity for me, and that's it. You know, I said
that's all we got from you this year. It's all positivity this year.
2020, positive Bob. That's all you got.
Bobsitivity. But I'm Bobsitivity. But I'm doing good. Happy to be back. It's kind of weird that this is the final episode of 2020. This year has been a wash. It's flew by, and it's been a
whop.
A wash. Oh, I wish it was a whop. It was definitely not a whop. It was a dop, if anything, a dry ass pussy. But I'm happy to be here with you guys tonight. Always a good time. But it's your boy Chris P, the tallest and the lankiest. Dom, how's it going, King?
I'm doing pretty good. Once again, listen, we're being absolutely Bobsitive all 2021. Bobsitivity, spread it, you know. And I'm doing pretty good. You know, I ate a little bone-in filet earlier tonight. I had about 6 beers already. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling warm and fuzzy inside and out. And, you know, I'm ready to just do another, you know, the final episode for this year for the greatest podcast on earth. So how could you not be happy?
Yeah, I mean, you have to be happy right now. I mean, all right, so call it how it is, right?
Daddy's always happy. Shout out Gordon Hayward.
Daddy's always happy. But yeah, it's been a shitty year. I mean, and for us, I feel like it's like, granted, like outside, we're talking about like right here, we're looking through a straw right now at like WGG / Not Another Gaming Podcast. It's been a hell of a year for us. It's been a real promising year. A lot of good things have happened. A lot of things that hopefully carry over into 2021 when the world gets a little bit better. Hopefully we have some good things coming. But yeah, I'm in a good mood tonight. It's unreal to see you guys. Dom, looking handsome as ever. Bob, you look scrawny. You look fat.
Ooh!
But I'm happy to be here with you. And no, but I'm going to be Bob Sidiv on opposite day, right? You're very handsome, very skinny. The beard looks phenomenal. My friend, I love you so much, Bob.
Let me see the bicep again, Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, let's look at some. Look at defined. Let's look at defined. Hold on, let me see the other one. Blow.
Let me get them both. Let me get them
Are
both.
those
Oh,
four?
give me both of them. Give me both of them. Give me. Oh,
Oh my god.
Don't want to talk about the fucking guns I just put up, but whatever. Let Bob have his
the
time.
fucking noisy crickets over there.
Dude, I hit the gym. What are you talking about? Like 3 years ago, I went to the gym. I was doing pretty well too. Couldn't walk for 3 weeks.
Positive mental outlook,
stars.
boys. Positive mental outlook.
I took you both to the gym, and you both left 2 weeks later.
Well, you have to understand, Bob. Life is too short to do things that you don't enjoy.
I enjoy working out.
Okay, well, I don't. I don't enjoy going to the gym. I don't like seeing stars after being there for 10 minutes because I'm on the treadmill and my lungs are prunes at this point. I just don't enjoy it. I wake up, I feel so sore, and like I'm like, oh, I look in the mirror and I still have a fucking gut. I was like, you know what? The instant gratification is not there.
Yeah.
I will not continue doing this. I will sit down and order my 8th beef of the week. And that's what I do, and I enjoy that.
We went for a couple weeks, actually, Bob. I remember we used to. I don't know why we stopped going. I don't know if like you stopped going to GBF. Was that when you moved to Chicago?
I think it was.
I think we stopped going when you moved to Chicago, which is when I let myself go. Bob was gone. I was just consumed by sadness, and that was. I blame you for my lack of physique right now. But I'm getting back at it, building a home gym.
The best shape. This is the best shape of my life. Now look at me. My God, my fucking tits grew.
I mean, the arms look great.
You get some solid jugs, though. I mean, I would. It's been a while. I would.
Hard bastard. Sorry. Nope. Nope. Suck it back in. Suck it right back in. Nope. All right, let's do a little weekend recap, you sick fuck.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh, fuck. I didn't do anything this weekend. I mean, it was a long weekend. It was Christmas. Went to my sister's for a couple of hours. We left early. I got 5 fucking nephews, bro. There's a level of screeching children tolerance that I reach, and it's usually an hour and a half in, and then I have to leave. So left my sister's, went to my girlfriend's parents' house. They do this thing, it's called reindeer food, where they get oatmeal and then they sprinkle in like confetti.
Delicious.
Yeah. I legitimately asked Kaylee, I was like, am I supposed to eat this? What do I do with this?
I think it would be fine if you ate it. It's just glitter. I mean, your shit would be pretty the next day.
My stomach is so fucked up as it is. Imagine it trying to pass that stuff out of me. No way.
Shit and confetti.
No fucking way, dude. Christmas laid super low. Went to my parents' house for a couple of hours, just ate and then left. And then after that, I don't know what the fuck happened, but I feel like I got super fucking sick from like Christmas Day up until about maybe 10 a.m. this morning. And I felt fucking horrible. I was sleeping all day. I slept all day during the weekends outside of like playing WoW and some Valorant. But like if I wasn't up gaming on the weekend, I was sleeping because I just felt so shitty. I don't know what the fuck it was. I'm going to go see my doctor next week. Hopefully it's nothing crazy.
It's a Christmas spirit leaving your body.
Dude, if it's leaving my body, it's leaving it in the worst fucking way, and it's violent.
Yep. I mean, when it's in you, you feel all warm and fuzzy. You're in a good mood. And when it leaves, it's just violent, and you're very depressed. It's the Christmas spirit leaving you. I mean, the clausometer just hits E, and you can't really bounce back until next year. But thank God we only have like 360 days until Christmas, so we're almost there.
All right, let's not talk about my fucking immune system in chat, please. Thanks. You could talk about it somewhere else. But yeah, I didn't do much. I played WoW. I actually you and I played some Warzone this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I played some Warzone earlier today with Luch, Stan, and Min. Shout out to them. That was a blast. We caught a nice like 40 kill dub. And yeah, that's about it. And played some Valorant, but God, dude. Valorant is fucking that game is awful. It's awful to play. Absolutely fucking dreadful.
Not enjoying it. I feel like I wish we could go back. I mean, we can, but when it first came out, I feel like me and you were so high and mighty on the game, praising it for all it was, and now it's just like, eh. And like when it came out, it was fun, but
dude, the biggest problem is matchmaking. Matchmaking just doesn't work in that game. I literally the last game I played, I had to solo carry I had to grab my fucking team by their hair, by the back of their fucking head, and skull drag them to a win. I went 23-9, and there's no way we would have fucking won if I didn't.
You're such a legend, Bob. Oh my god, you're so good at video games and handsome.
No, it's not that. It's that I shouldn't have to do that. I should be getting matched with people who are at a similar level to me, not way below me, and not a bunch of fucking 10-year-olds who just started playing the game, which, trust me, we'll get into. But like, when I'm playing Valorant, I want to play at a competitive level, not with fucking 10-year-olds, not with leavers, not with people rage quitting. I don't want to fucking deal with it. But yeah, we'll get more into Valorant shortly.
So my weekend, first of all, it was Christmas, baby, and things were different this year. But you know what wasn't different this year? The fucking buzz. The buzz still hit the same. My lord, when I tell you, brothers, so it started off by like a small, intimate family thing. Go over there, eat a little bit. And before you know it, one of my best friends, who's also my cousin, he calls me, goes, hey, I'm sitting at my kitchen table with my dad right now. I love his dad. Like, we're super close. He goes, I told him you were coming over, and he's so excited. I go, I never told you I was coming over, first of all. And he was like, well, I told my dad, you kind of have to now. And at that point, I'm probably like 10 beers in, just crushing Guinness at my grandma's house, feeling good. Had a couple my dad made me buy Fireball because he really likes it. So I was shooting Fireball, and you know what that does. I mean, the hangover was already like, my teeth were already like disintegrating. I knew I was going to be hungover as tits.
Ooh.
So me being a good person, I was like, you know what, Mike, I don't want to let your dad down. I will go to your house. I show up. He's already 3 shades to the wind, Mike, my buddy. And I sit down. He goes, you want a beer? I go, yeah, sure. Grabs me a beer. He goes, you want a shot of limoncello? I go, yeah, sure. He goes, you want a glass of wine? I go, you're giving me all 3. I just walked in. Of course, I'll take them. I mean, you have to say yes. So kind of fast forward a couple hours, I'm probably like 5 shots of limoncello in, 3 glasses of wine, 5 more beers. And then before you know it, a weed pen's at the table. And I don't smoke. And for some reason, it got passed to me.
You went
no
to the
questions
ER
asked.
the last time you smoked weed.
Dude, like he passed me the pen. At that point, you could have.
Chris got booted out of a fucking taxi the last time he smoked weed.
Bro, I was so high. I lived down the street. I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk home, and no one would drive me home. Fuck those taxi drivers. But he passed me the pen, and at that point, I would have took a pile of dog shit and happily enjoyed it. And I took the pen and I hit it. I was like, oh yeah, this is great. It's like my final, like my famous last words every time I smoke. Oh, I feel good. I smoked the perfect amount. And then out of nowhere, bang, it just hits you. And I'm at the table like this, like fucking drooling, the room's spinning. I was like, I gotta go home. So I was like, all right, guys, I'm gonna walk home. Then I ended up getting a ride home, but I was all banged up. Woke up the next morning, Merry Christmas, nothing under the tree. I was like, oh, this is great. Ate a little bit, went home, napped it off. But that's about it. Dom, how was your weekend?
Pretty solid. Did the Christmas thing as well. Kept things pretty low key. Most of my family is at pretty still pretty siloed and staying distant, and my parents and in-laws are all very high risk. So we played it smart, and by that I mean we all got like super drunk for a very safe distance. Christmas Eve, tons of presents. I got my I think I talked about it on the show before, but I got my nephew those like Mario Kart Hot Wheels tracks. Bob, didn't you get those for your nephew too? Were those like a fucking hit too, or what? Because
yeah, it was a hit when I had to spend 45 minutes putting them together. Yeah, it was a hit.
So one of the tracks is still in the other room, and it's still here. My sister took one of them home, and the other one I was like, I'm not going to disassemble this right now because I've had 400 Coors Lights. I can't fucking see straight, let alone disassemble a Hot Wheels track. And that was really good. That was a lot of fun. We cooked like all day, ate a bunch. I got a smoker for Christmas, so I've already made some ribs, which is great. And somebody sent me a book on how to, like, a smoking meats cookbook. And I actually ordered one myself off Amazon, but I got another package today that was like a smoking meats Bible. And I didn't order it. So whoever bought it for me, thank you. How the fuck did you get my address? But also, thanks. Appreciate that. If you're listening to this, I appreciate you. But yeah, so that was the majority of the weekend. Played a lot of WoW. playing a ton with the community. Bob, Steve, and Ken are always in there. Bryland is in there. Like, it's just tons and tons of people in the Knights of Rangoon guild, and we're super fucking active on there. And it's just great. I mean, honestly, I haven't had this much fun playing WoW in years, and it's cool to just like have so many people active to do different types of content and things like that. So just having a great time. So lots of beers, lots of video games. Work is pretty much non-existent now for the rest of the year, aka tomorrow. So feeling pretty good all in all. But yeah, so that's me.
Well, I'm so glad we talked about what we played this weekend, and I'm so glad that I raged out playing Valorant this weekend. But my rage pales in comparison to someone else's rage.
Very good. Very nice. Very nice.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of fucking good at this.
You're on the ball today. Yeah, you're on the ball today.
I'm kind of
Bob's in his bag
for real. I'm in my fucking bag. Hey, don't take me out of the bag. I'm fucking in here right now. So, Dom, you want to talk about? Oh my god, you want to talk about Ninja roiding out on a fucking 17-year-old kid in Valorant, right?
Love this. Yeah, absolutely. So you guys know me, lifelong PC gamer for the last like 4 weeks. So as you might imagine, I've played a couple games of Valorant in my life, 2 of them to be exact, and I have no idea how to play the fucking game. However, I am not this 17-year-old kid who is like radiant rank in Valorant, and he's playing on the same team as Ninja, who you might have seen before. He was on an ESPN magazine cover. He's got blue hair. He wears like the bandana sometimes. He led that like big dance flash mob in New Year's Eve last year, I think. You guys know him, right? He's Drake's friend.
Bob, floss for Ninja really quick.
I really don't think I can.
Can you try?
I'll try.
Please try. Please try. It's true. End of 2020.
You're lucky this is the last one of the fucking.
Yeah, we got hit the floss.
Here we go. Here we go. Put the little fishy song on it.
Faster. You gotta move faster.
I'm not seeing enough movement. Hey!
That's not bad.
Hey, that was pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie. You didn't hear it, but my knee was creaking.
No, that was just your floor in your bedroom.
No.
What's the song that he flosses to? Like the anime song that he does?
No, that's the pon. That's a different dance. It's this
What's
one.
Wait, hold on. Pokemon's getting sued for that, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, sue me. That's great publicity. I would love to get 2 views in that. Pon.
Yeah? What was the lyrics again?
It's just all I know is pon. That's all I know.
So, the floss guy, Ninja, he...
No. Hold on. I'm the floss guy now.
Yeah. Sorry.
Look at me. I'm the floss guy now.
These are Riddick rules. I fucking killed it. It's mine.
That's true. The second greatest flosser alive, a country mile behind our very own Dr. Bob, was playing a little Valorant, and apparently the backstory to this clip is that this kid who was on his team was chirping at him about his playstyle. I don't know if he knew he was playing with Ninja or whatever. I don't know if his handle is just Ninja in every game. I don't know if that is just the way things work. But Ninja decided to clap back at him and taught him a very important life lesson. Because, once Ninja started getting back at him and was just you're bottom fragging and talking shit, which is classic video games. Maybe you should take this game a little bit more seriously. And of course, the kid starts fucking backpedaling and he's like, I'm 17 years old and you're talking shit to me. This kid probably is 31, by the way. And he was like, I'm 17 years old and you're talking shit to me. You're too famous for this. You have too much money. Why would you even take this seriously? But Ninja, and he was like, oh, it's just ranked. And he's like, yeah, it's ranked. He's like, so if you don't care about ranked, what do you care about? Do you have a pro team that you care about? Do you play professionally? Oh, okay. So if you don't have a pro team and you don't care about ranked, so what do you care about? Why are you playing this game? Why are you trying to rank up? And, he was like, do you care about anything? And I thought this was a very important life lesson. Of course, there's already hit pieces all over the place. People are getting their fucking tweets off saying that he's he should be, more kind with his words and da-da-da-da. But the reality of the situation is that most of your favorite athletes are fucking dickheads. And they would take any opportunity to absolutely murder your favorite competitor of theirs. They've probably said way worse things. This was incredibly mild in the history of like competitive anything. And Ninja basically put this kid on his lap, said, "Come on over here, put this little bandana and blue wig on, and let Papa teach you a lesson." In my opinion, and I said this on the blog, you can read it on wickedgoodgaming.com, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. And for Ninja to be like, "Hey, what do you care about? Do you care about anything? Like, do you try to be good at anything?" And I think it's really important because this kid, hey, if he is 17 years old, he's probably got a Ninja poster on his wall. I probably would if I was 17. Probably be having tons of sex. And, like when you think about it, listen, you're a high rank in this game. You're fucking Radiant in this game, which I am to understand is a very good rank. You must have played the game quite a bit. And if you don't care, then why are you, like, how could you be at that rank if you don't care? And so he's basically... This wasn't to be like, kids, like, stop playing this game, even though I'm pretty sure he said, like, uninstall the game, you're garbage. Which is fucking wild, because I didn't win a single one of these games. And I'm like, if that kid's garbage, then I am fucking beneath the earth's crust level of bad. But, if effectively was telling him, like, you need to give a fuck. Like, Ninja wouldn't be where he is today if he didn't care. And if he didn't take things seriously and didn't, like, have that competitive spirit, he wouldn't be where he is today. And even though he's a role model today, this is him being even more of a role model, I think, because he still has that competitive spirit. This is like, if Michael Jordan stopped selling sneakers and decided to lace them up again and even play in, like, a charity game or whatever, he would be talking cash shit to everybody on the fucking parquet and
100%.
would be absolutely trying to destroy people's souls. And this is no different. Ninja still plays video games. He's not 90 years old. The kid's like 28 or something like that. He still plays video games. He still has a right to be competitive. And I don't think that, any of the negative stuff that's come out that's been like, oh, he's being too toxic. The majority of people that I've seen actually were like, I fucking love this version of Ninja. Like, this is fucking great. Yeah. I love seeing this come out of him. I love him getting a little spicy, a little chippy. And I completely agree. And of course, there's going to be, fucking soft people who are like, oh, like, you can't be mean on the internet when you play video games. You're being too toxic. But I love it. I absolutely fucking love it.
I don't think he was toxic.
He wasn't.
Think that was toxic.
He wasn't.
This is like the weird area, right? Where when you play video games, there is shit talking that goes on within a video game. You don't know me. I don't know you. We're going to shit talk each other about this video game. Being a big streamer / someone of Ninja's status, your whole life is out there. People know a lot about you, yada, yada. So the big thing in my eyes that kind of set the whole thing off is whatever this quote unquote 17-year-old kid going at him saying, like, I don't care what your net worth is, and like started leaning into him more about like arguing about the game. And then just like, this has nothing to do with like my net worth. And then so Ninja gets clicks, right? When Ninja does something wrong, he's the first person that people go after and they get clicks. And this isn't any shade at Jake Lucky, because his tweet went bonkers. And I would have done the same thing if I found it. Believe me, like, that's just how it goes. Ninja gets clicks. But I do think he taught the kid a lesson, and I don't think this is stopping anytime soon, the shit talking within games. But there's things that you talk about in game, and then there's things that you don't use for your argument. Talking about someone's net worth, that's not an argument that happens in a video game. That's like going at someone in real life. And it has nothing to do with it. I could get where things could be taken wrong when he said, do you have a pro team? Because Ninja has a Valorant pro team. Yeah. And I think that could have come off as in, like, get your money up, I have a team. So I get where that could have got taken out of
which
context.
Also is like totally fine, because if I had a pro team, I'd be rubbing that. Sorry, when I have a pro team.
Yeah, well.
Hold on 1 second.
His pro team inadvertently got a team disqualified.
We have a pro team, by the way.
Oh, that's my jersey. Hell yeah.
We have a pro team.
Dude, his pro team got another pro team disqualified from a Valorant event because they claimed that they were cheating, but they weren't. So little fucky if it wasn't Ninja saying, hey, these guys are cheating. I don't think it would have happened, but that's something. That's a story within itself that we'll definitely talk about at some point.
That
was fucked.
The whole argument, those jerseys are so fly when we have a Valorant team, when we have esports team.
Wait for the second Shadowlands raid when we do the world first fucking raid race. We're gonna be decked out in these.
True. So are we going to announce now that we're recruiting for esports? Are we going to start an esports organization?
We are.
All right, cool. You heard it here first. And here we are. All right, you guys heard it. So what the fuck was I saying? So quote unquote toxic ninja, right?
Yeah.
It's not toxic at all in my eyes. I thought it was hilarious. It was in-game banter. And I think these little fucks have to be put in their place. Because like you said, Dom, he started backpedaling once he gave it back. Because not for nothing, if you're going to go at someone who's huge and also live, you're trying to get a little like clout on your end. And I feel like the streamer will realize that and not give you the time of day. Hence why these little shits try to give it at these streamers. They're like, they're not going to say anything back. They're not going to say anything bad. And if they do, like, guess what? I have a clip now that I can post of like me and Ninja arguing. But that did not work in his favor. But in this kid's case, Ninja gave it right back. And the kid tucked his tail between his legs and just kept playing the game, playing a dog shit. And like mid-fight, as the argument, Ninja goes, "Oh, you died again."
Oh, and you're still trash. You're still fucking trash, by the way. You get shit on again. I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, so good. Bob, what do you think about that?
I mean, as someone who gets toxic in games like Valorant or Counter-Strike.
What?
Right. I have a confession to make. We're ending the year. I gotta get this off my chest. Sometimes I can get a little toxic when I play video games. I'm trying to be better. I have been trying to be better for a while now. Basically, when we started playing Counter-Strike again, like a couple months back, instead of leaning into my toxicity, I'll just auto mute people. Like the second, if I go into a game where I hear people like there's potential that I'm going to have an altercation with this person, I just mute off the bat. I'm not going to it's too much of a fucking distraction for me when I'm trying to play a video game. So I'm just not going to entertain it. But
Philly Mama's comment. Sometimes this motherfucker was yelling at me when we were playing zombies.
Okay, all right. I was not okay. That's not true at all. First of all, that's not fucking true. Okay.
You can't yell at Mamba. He's the nicest person around. Screaming at him over a casual game of zombies.
Bro, I don't yell at anybody, especially when it comes to zombies, because I like to teach people about zombies because I have a vast lore and knowledge and experience with that. But as somebody who could maybe potentially be toxic at some points, I think that was like toxicity coming forward, just spewing out from him. But it's not like I'm going to sit here and be like, hey, you shouldn't have done that. Because who the fuck am I to judge? I don't give a fuck. I don't care who Ninja is. I don't care if any other streamer did that to that little shithead. If you're bottom fragging, don't run your mouth. It's that simple. Yeah. If you are at the bottom of the fucking scoreboard, you either suck it up and you listen to the fucking ridicule, or you try to continue to improve in that game and communicate with your team, or you mute everybody and you just shut the fuck up. When you are that bad, when you're at the worst player on the team, you shut the fuck up. It's
the worst. Remember, like back in the day when you would play basketball, right? And you would score, and you would like shit talk someone, or you block someone, and you would shit talk them, and they just slowly turn around and just point up and go, "Scoreboard." How bad did that hurt?
But it's not like, it's not even that. Like, I understand the where he's coming from of like, oh, of course I get fucking Ninja on my team, so I'm gonna go shit talk him. Dude, you see it? I watch Tyler 1 almost every single day. Everybody on his team either fucking griefs him, or they fanboy over him, or they say, "Great, I flipped the coin. I got T1 on my team. Guess it's just a loss." Like, that's all it is. When you're that big of a figure, you're either gonna get fucking praise or you're gonna get toxicity, and clearly he understands that. And also, Matty D's in fucking chat right now. Matty D knows that Ninja came from toxicity. Yeah, it's not like this is a new thing for him. He was born in toxicity. Okay.
Yeah. Right. I mean, he was like competitive Halo. Like, I mean, this was. Yeah. I mean, also like these kids. I mean, I feel like half the kids that like will chirp at like T1 or Ninja or whatever, they just want to be on a clip. Like, they want their gamer tag to be on a clip so that they can be like, "Oh, I was the guy that got cyberbullied by Ninja." You know what I mean? And it's just like
Big Tasty till this day when he killed Ninja in H1Z1.
Oh my god,
this is like fucking 15 years later, and he still sends the clip around.
I mean, it's still beautiful.
Yeah, no, it was very, very well done. You want to taste the big tasty?
I mean, Juju makes a point. He still whines like a little bitch. It's true. If I ever see a clip of him, because I don't watch him frequently, but I'll always see, if I see a negative clip of him, it's always him whining. Just whine. It's like a whiny fucking voice of like, oh my God, we're really just not gonna like Chris, you know how I fucking do that?
Yeah,
He does
the worst. The
He does
worst.
that, but it's like in a whiny fucking voice. I'll be stone face, monotone. I guess no one was gonna call out they were flashing from B. Like that's what I'll do. But he'll be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you're not going to tell me that he's going to be flat." Like it's.
I think a lot of people do that. I think a lot of people do that though. I think it's because it's him. People blow it out of proportion. To be honest,
it's exactly what it is. People are looking for like the low hanging fruit, and they're like, "Oh, okay, you're the most recognizable, notable, like face of professional or like professional video games, and every tiny little thing is going to be scrutinized, and you're going to be like, oh, well, Ninja did, he was complaining about the game and he didn't like it, or the developer got their feelings hurt, and it's okay. He's one of the most influential people to play video games right now, and people could probably throw a fucking bag and a half at him just to look at their video game cover or stream it, because it's going to give them that much shit. Q, thank you for the tier 1 sub, 31 months, love you, you fucking king.
thank you.
And it's like I said, it's just a low hanging fruit. It's just I think that when it comes to games like this, like I would so much rather see this side of Ninja than I would want to see him flossing on New Year's Eve with fucking Ryan Seacrest. You know what I mean? Like I want to see this version. I want to see him still have a little fucking fire under his ass, like trying to rank up in a game, trying to grind. And
and he's at the highest level of valor and playing. Obviously, you're gonna want to like play competitively.
Yeah, why would you want to lose?
That's what I'm saying, and that's what like Bob said too, where he was like, I just go in and I mute people if they're being toxic, which is very difficult when it comes to rank play. Yes, you can still do it, but I feel like it's a little different when you're like climbing up the ranks compared to like being at the top where you're playing against the best of the best and you're trying to compete. You can't mute people.
Once you get to that level of like high diamond, low radiant, like the way the game plays, you need to have communication. There needs to be comms, because individual skill doesn't just carry you through a win. Like I'm fucking hard stuck in gold right now, and I was diamond last season. Somehow I was diamond for like a week last season.
Bobby Diamonds,
and it's because I have to now I have to go and hard carry a team into a win. I can't communicate with my team because they're all fucking drooling on their keyboards. Fuck. Can someone flash out of a garage for me?
Just say my name, Bob.
No, I'm not going to say your name because it's not you. Because you'll occasionally listen to callouts. If I say, hey, let's go do this, or like there's somebody here, and I have my fucking shitty solo queue teammates just fucking crouch walking their way up mid because they don't want to get heard. Dude, the only way I can grind is if I hard carry, and that's what I have to fucking do right now whenever I play solos. That's it. But once you get to that level, it's almost impossible, because your individual skill, even if you kill one person, there's always going to be another person right behind them.
Yeah.
So you need to have team communications. I don't blame Ninja for the way he fucking spoke to that kid. I don't give a fuck. Tell the kid, tell him whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit.
Well, it was like nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah.
No, that was not. Trust me, that was not the most toxic thing I've ever heard. That wasn't even the most toxic thing I've ever said. So
picture like if back in the day, like Modern Warfare 2 days, if we had the ability to clip shit. Imagine the shit that would have come out of there. Like videos still exist.
Half your favorite
YouTube
streamers wouldn't be allowed to have a fucking online persona right now.
Exactly. And I think everything's just so accessible now, where like everything's under a fine-tooth comb and you're able to see literally every little move. But yeah, like I said, it's nothing out of the ordinary. If anything, it was like soft core. I've seen a lot more hardcore in my life, and that was definitely soft core. That was just fucking licking around the hole.
If people are being upset saying like I've never seen anyone that toxic, bro, you haven't played a fucking online multiplayer game. If that's the level of toxicity you think is the peak, that's not even close. That's like daytime television, softcore porn.
Yeah.
Where they still have clothes on and they're under the covers on bed.
Yeah, like the girls next door. right?
Dude,
That's a great show.
I don't know what you're saying, and I kind of hate whatever you're getting at.
Well, The Girls Next Door, it was like a Playboy show.
Girls Gone Wild, you mean?
No, the Girls Next Door, I think it was called. It had Hugh Hefner in it.
You're talking about the movie, The Girl Next Door?
Yeah,
No, it's a phenomenal movie.
No, I know what you're
It's a
talking about.
phenomenal
I know what
movie.
you're talking about.
That was a great show. I used to steady beat it to that as a youngin'. Just saying.
Alrighty, what's our next topic, Bob?
All right, next topic. I'm so glad we could walk into a nice wholesome topic like Pokemon after that. Gonna be a nice little palate cleanser. Speaking of palate, Mizkif let his entire community explore Pallet Town in Pokemon. God, I'm on a fucking roll tonight. So Mizkif, he told his community that he wasn't going to return to his own live stream until chat beat Pokemon. And the way that it was being done was that you may not have to be a follower or a subscriber or something, but you could either input like A, B, select, start, up, down, left, right, and they would have to get through the whole game. And the majority of like, I don't know how it was actually done, but I think like the majority of like A or B or up, down, left, right, whatever those were done in like an X amount of time frame, that's what would happen in the game. And I've never seen anything as chaotic and so out of control than allowing 15,000 people in a live chat to play through Pokemon for you because everybody is going their own fucking directions. And it took 12 and a half days to complete it. And I'm shocked that it actually got completed. I tuned into it the first time 5 days in, and they were on badge number 3, and I have no fucking clue how they got there. I don't understand it.
Wait, can you explain how they do it again? This is confusing to me.
So he allowed his chat to input into the chat bar either like A, B, up, down, left, right, or like select, start, like the controls in a Game Boy.
Yeah.
And as people are inputting into chat, there had to be some fucking program running at the same time that recognized whatever was happening in chat and input it into the game. So as chat's happening, as like 2,000 people are clicking A, 6,000 people press B, it does B. And they needed to do that and finish the game before he came back to his own live stream. And it took 12 and a half days.
Wow. That's why. Okay. So I saw a clip of him today saying like Mizkif's back streaming. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like the guys, I thought he was always on.
Well, he was all over the OTK shit for the WoW stuff, which is also, that was like, I watched the shit out of that and that was fucking awesome. But yeah, his own stream.
I mean, that's like next level, like chat interaction. I know like Twitch has a bunch of things. Like now they have the ability to like gamble on people's games with your channel points by saying like over under how many kills they get in a game. But that's like next level. And Matty D said they had a group of trolls trying to sabotage the game and released all his Pokemon. They would have finished in 3 days if they didn't. That's something right there. But yeah, I mean, there's of course that's going to happen, right? Because if you give me the ability to dictate something that's happening on a screen, everyone's going left, I'm going to go right just because why not? I think we just got rated by someone potentially.
Yeah, we got hosted by to fucking Stan. Shout out to Stan. What
Stan. Wow, what a fucking king. Shout out to Stan, man.
Bonds in chat. Bob, you were hilarious with Stan today. Wait, aren't you Stan's mom? Thank you.
Is that
I appreciate that.
Wow.
I think
Stan, thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for the host.
Like I said, there's gonna be people sabotaging it regardless. But I think that's like next level. Like I said, there's shit that exists to get your chat interacting with you, but to have your chat play a game for you, that's really cool. And not for nothing, he wasn't live when he was doing this. I feel like that would have been the perfect opportunity to just like shut off and just start racking up money. Put your chat on and just let them play a game for you. You could just sleep and live your life. That'll be fucking great. Everyone, you'll have tens of thousands of people in there. That'd be really cool. Dom, what do you think about the whole thing?
I think it's fucking hilarious. I think it's hilarious. Sorry, I'm swearing somebody's mom's in here now. So I think it's hilarious. I think that I've seen like the Twitch Plays Pokemon thing before. I feel like a couple years ago, That was a huge trend, and I didn't realize that people were still doing it. So when Bob first described it to me, I had absolutely no idea what was going on. Also, big shout out to Stanman and the Shittermen who are in the chat right now. Big fans, big fans, and let's fucking go Celtics, huh? They're beating the Grizzlies 118-98. Shout out to Fast PP.
I have a question for Stan's community. Do you guys know how tall Stan actually is? Can you guys just write how tall he is? I think he's like 6'3", but I could be wrong.
We don't need to do this. We're
I'm just curious.
6'5".
Also, you guys tuned in at a great time because we're going to be talking about Warzone routers after this. So
yes, we are. A lot of controversy going on.
I think it's great though. I think the Twitch Plays Pokemon thing's awesome. I'm a big Pokemon guy. I think that's really cool. I think if like any of us had like a really extensive backlog, maybe we could have our Twitch chat help us beat these games so we could get through them. None of us really have one though, so I mean, All right, that's a low blow. That's a real low blow. I feel like that is a chest level blow. That is not a low blow. That's like really.
I don't know, dude. It's like you had a hop, skip, and a fucking punch to the sternum. Like
just a quick little one.
Hey, shout out to the Shittermen though. Shout out to the Shittermen.
Shout out to the Shittermen.
Shittermen.
You want to talk about some routers now that we have some,
let's talk about my favorite topic, wireless routers.
Okay, so here's the lowdown, right? So I think it was like a week and change ago, Nick Marks was streaming, and he was pretty much getting interviewed by this dude on there. And out of nowhere, something came up about why Nick does not compete in these Warzone kill races anymore. Long story short, he says a lot of shady shit is going on in these tournaments. People are cheating and people are toying with their routers to like geo-force them in a different location and get easier lobbies.
Is GeoForce one of the Power Rangers spinoffs? Power Rangers.
Yeah, I think GeoForce. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay.
But a couple of days ago, Nadeshot caught wind of it, and obviously, like it went around the internet. Everyone was going nuts about the whole thing. So Nadeshot was in his stream with he was playing with Symphony, who everyone thinks the kid's cheating. That's just like the joke on the internet. And at one point he was like, "Oh, Symphony, like you hear what's going on about people toying with their routers to get into easier lobbies in Warzone." And Symphony, who chooses the worst times in the world to chuckle, he just goes, "No, I'm not a detective," or something like that. And then at the end he goes, "I'm sure there's a way to do that." So the whole argument is these players are entering these hundreds of thousands of dollar tournaments and they're toying with their routers to put themselves, I think it's like the Net Duma or Net Dima, something like that, router that allows you to do this. And people are saying that they're taking their games and pretty much masking their location to be in like fucking Hungary or Turkey or Hawaii, just like different places where the lobbies are a lot easier. And this is how they're winning these tournaments. Nothing has been confirmed yet. But out of nowhere, this thing is picking up some serious fucking traction. And shout out to your boy. I got the Ninja Club, first one on the internet to get it. So shout that out. Yup. So kind of want to open up to you guys personally. What I think about the whole thing is, long story short, I don't care if it's for the sake of content. If you're streaming, your stream wants to see you rack up kills. They want to see you have these crazy games. So if you do it when you're doing that, yeah, I'm all for it. Have these crazy games, try different loadouts, let your like chat see what you're all about, especially if you're a Call of Duty content creator. Like that's what people want to see. But if you're doing it at the competitive level where you have thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on the line, that's cheating. And there has to be a way to figure that shit out. And it's not there yet, but it's now just coming to the light. So something and someone is going to be caught with it. And kind of to bring it back full circle before I give it to you guys, when Nick Merckx was talking about it, the way he was going about talking about it was pretty much saying, I guarantee one of your favorite streamers is doing this. So open to you guys. Dom, what do you think about the whole thing?
So my whole thing, and Hoofbite, thank you for the sub, and all the other folks who just subbed and followed, thank you guys. So for me, this like whole router thing is like steroid baseball. So like, listen, if you like looking back on it now, like being a kid and being like, dude, these guys were hitting fucking dingers left and right. Yeah, right. They had a couple of steroids in their system. Like, we know that there was something else going on here, but man, that was fucking fun to watch. I think that's exactly what we're looking at with this whole like COD router thing. I think it's like, granted, Like, is it going to take a little bit of the mystique away? Sure. Like, is it like, all right, maybe this person's not as good as I thought they were. Maybe they would actually get shit on if they were in a real tournament. Possibly. But at the same time, it's like, listen, if you're corking the bat a little bit, maybe a couple of rounds of HGH here and there, just to pop a couple out of the fucking stratosphere.
Doesn't matter until you get caught. That's the only thing.
Who's it hurting? I mean, when it comes to the tournament stuff, if you're like literally basically like stealing money by going into these like kill race tournaments and using like that shit is out of control, and like that needs to be. You can't do that. You're a fucking piece of shit for that. But yeah, it's steroid baseball. You're corking a bat. This is for show. This is COD wrestling entertainment. That's exactly. It's not harming anybody. It's mainly for show. And I think everybody just would need to take it up with a grain of salt, because I do think that there's a million people, your au natural players who are just really good at COD. Or really good at other games, just I see Bob point at himself right now, you just happen to be great. I know Bob didn't have a fucking special router when he was on like number 6 and Wingman and Gears 2, but I mean...
Not even fucking close. They didn't even exist at that time.
Dial up, baby.
Wireless routers. He was on Verizon DSL. And, like, there are still great players out there, and I just think that there's eventually going to be... there's going to be that divide, and people shouldn't be surprised when it happens. That when they go, hey, Stanman 34, unbelievable COD player, the kid's never used a corked router in his life, and I hope they start calling them corked routers now, and if they do, please credit me and wickedgoodgaming.com. So, Stanman never used a corked router in his life, the kid's just
Holy
a natural...
shit. That might take off.
It should. That's
I'm just
very
saying.
Good.
I'm just saying. And that's the episode title, Corked Routers.
Holy
so,
shit.
He's a natural born killer, he's never used a corked router. And then it's like, oh, well, Dingleberry123, he's great and he got 900 kills in 45 seconds, but he was using one of the corked routers. So you got to put an asterisk on it. So listen, if you want to have the asterisk COD, you want to get the steroid baseball in there just for the entertainment, totally fine with that. But when it comes to, like winning money over that, then can't have it. But yeah, please clip that and please credit Papa Dom, WGG. It's the name on the front of the jersey, not the name on the back. So please credit the boy down.
So Cop has a really good point. When you get railed by SBMM all day with hackers every other game, there's no reason not to buy the router, which I agree with for this reason. The underlying issue behind Warzone right now is the hackers, the people that are kind of manipulating the system, playing the meta, all that good stuff. But hackers are out of control now. And it's borderline, like, you can't even deal with it. I load into a game, I die to a hacker at least once every 5 games. And that's like at the big point. So when you're able to buy a router that 9 out of 10 people have anyway, to have a better experience playing when you're playing in fucking Hawaii with people who look like they're playing with their eyes shut and playing with their elbows, you're gonna do that. It's just a router. But people have been doing this for a long time. I forget the game it was, but this was years and years ago that people were doing this. But there's so much fucked up stuff going on in the world of Warzone when it has so much potential to me. I'm not saying it's going anywhere, but there's a lot of things that have to be buttoned up. Anti-cheat being the number one in my eyes. SBMM has to be kind of fine-tuned and figured out too. But this whole router thing is just another thing. And this is just now. We don't know what else is going to come out in the future that these people are also doing this. I don't know. I thought it was funny too. So Huskers, who's one of the best Warzone players, the top Warzone earner right now, after this whole thing kind of blew up, he had an advertised stream yesterday with this internet company that has a thing called like Gaming Elite. It was like the company Cox Gaming Elite, which is a program, and you pick servers so you have better ping to play. And I was like,
Chris,
come on, man.
Chris,
like,
we literally played at a Cox Warzone tournament.
Oh, really?
Me, you, and that was the one with Ricky.
I played one game. Doesn't matter. We got rolled in like 30 minutes and called it a day.
You should have been using the corked router.
I should have been buying it. If you don't think I haven't already looked into buying one, you're out of your mind. Because I honestly did. And for the sake of being a video game journalist, I tried the whole VPN route. I wanted to see if it actually worked. VPNs like don't work. On my computer, at least. I wasn't able to do it. I tried to play in fucking Turkey, and I just couldn't get into a game. but I really wanted to see if it would work, but it didn't. Bob, what do you think about the whole thing?
I've actually had this discussion at like a pretty extensive level with Philly Mama. Shout out to him, fucking true king. I never yelled at him. I never yelled at him in Zombies. Don't listen to that. But if he tells you otherwise, I will start yelling. But like, we've also had this conversation with Doug, aka Ricky, aka Modern Warzone. Who the fuck knows what his actual name is? But like, when it comes to creating content, who the fuck cares? Genuinely, who cares? I played with Stan, Lucci, and Min today, and I'll go ahead and say it. I probably brought the overall level of that lobby down to a very slightly above average level where we all performed very well. And that's all content, baby. It's all fucking content, baby. But like when it comes, and again, you want to make the content, that's a great fucking option for you. If you want to reverse boost through SBMM to get content, all for it. Go ahead. But when it comes to the competitive nature of this shit, it is almost impossible for there to be any form of lobby integrity when it comes to these kill races. You can't do it unless you're doing private matches with all of these teams in the same lobby competing against one another. You see it with PUBG used to try to do this in their esports scene, and it's one of the major reasons why the PUBG esports scene died, because the game they couldn't figure out how to balance the point system. If you came in the top 3, you got the most amount of points. It didn't matter how many fucking kills you got. But as long as you placed in the top 3, because they build it as a survival thing, not as a competitive kill race. That's what needs to happen in Warzone, but there needs to be that incentive to go reach out and get those kills. It needs to be one lobby, so it's lobby integrity. You don't have people fucking VPNing, routering into Guatemala and racking up 65 fucking kills against half bots and people who are drooling on their keyboards. There's no integrity there.
How are the lobbies in Panama?
They're probably phenomenal.
That's my favorite country, and they love us there, so I love them back. So I just want to make sure that they're good. I just hope that they're happy and all their lobbies are really strong, and that they're all just having a great day. That's all.
I bet they're doing great. I want to say one more thing that might be controversial, but I really don't give a fuck because it's like it's on the sake of the story of like integrity in a game. Stream sniping. Let's talk about this for a second, right?
You're a punk bitch.
Stream sniping fucking sucks. Don't get me wrong.
Your mom's a hoe.
Yeah, exactly. I was just watching a stream with Tommy from 100 Thieves. They're like one of their Warzone pros.
One of my boys.
And streamer mode within Warzone is broken. It like masks other people's names, but not yours. It's backwards. So, first of all, stream sniping is easy as fuck. I watched a dude cheating on Twitch yesterday. Stream snipe Symphony.
Chris, I told you. Sly be the note with his name on it. I'll fucking call him out. I don't give a shit.
He's a known person. Everyone knows these big streamers know exactly his name. He's been around for years. And the dude is openly cheating on Twitch, stream sniping Symphony, Tim, Nick Merckx, like you name it, he was stream sniping them,
gonna make me Google
laughing the whole time. I'll send you it after. Laughing about it the whole time. And he was like, if I get banned, I have like 10,000 accounts. He was like, it doesn't matter. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Twitch banned him. He's back up with another Twitch stream. Yeah, Italian Timbo. There you go. Italian Timbo, cop said.
You made it seem like this was somebody I was going to fucking know.
No. It's a random dude on the internet that's been doing it for a long time.
Oh, okay. I thought you said he was like a streamer. All right.
Yeah. So that's one thing. Stream sniping is brutal, especially in these tournaments as well. And it's not enjoyable, even if you're just trying to like pub stomp in Warzone. On the other side of the coin, and this is where I said the whole controversial thing might be, friendly stream snipers in these situations, in these big tournaments. I think that's cheating just as much. Those are free kills. That's free loot. I think that's considered cheating as well. And you have these big time streamers that have literally dozens of friendly stream snipers. And a lot of the times they hide their screens for these tournaments and stuff like that, but they're still going to get in. So that's where I'm at on that.
The only fucking way is to do private lobbies, but incentivize kills over placement. It should, dude, PUBG fucking shot itself in the foot, and then it shot itself in the knee, and then it decided to fucking commit fucking Sudoku with its horrible fucking esports scene. It was all about where you placed. If you placed in the top 3, you got the most points. If you got kills, you got like half a fucking point. And it never mattered getting the kills. It just mattered being in one of the last standing teams. All they have to do in Warzone is say, all right, cool. Every kill gets you 1 point. If you get more than 5 kills, you get a bonus point. If you get more than 10 kills, you get 3 bonus points. 20 kills in a lobby, you get 5 bonus points. 30 kills in a lobby, 8 bonus points. Anything over that, it's double points. Mm-hmm. Any kill past 30, you're getting 2 points per kill.
Fortnite did that.
Dude, that's all they have to fucking do. They make it a single private lobby. Everybody competes against each other, and that's what you want. You want the most fucking competitive. You want the most mechanically intensive people going up against each other, not against a bunch of fucking shitbags just spinning around in circles in the fucking lobby because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They exist.
Dude, you want the competitive people to be playing against the competitive people. I don't understand. I get why kill races are entertaining to watch. I understand that. But from a competitive standpoint, there's nothing competitive about it. It's the most uncompetitive thing because you're just shit stomping a bunch of fucking noobs.
It's RNG. It's who you're gonna get in the lobby.
That's what Valorant is right now too. It's a roll of the dice to see what fucking shitbags you get on your team.
Yeah.
But I'm not playing I'm not playing a fucking private tournament.
I agree with that. I was watching the Toronto Ultra. That was a $100,000 tournament last week, I want to say. And the team that was in it, they were from Russia. They were the number 1 team. And this is no accusation, but I watched some of their games and I was amazed at some of the people in the lobbies. At the end, it was a 1v4 or 1v3 to win the game. And the dude is killed 2 of them. And the last person is literally completely turned the other way, looking off into the distance, turns around, sprays like 10 bullets over his head, goes to reload his gun. And the dude that's like on the good team, he was like trying to swap his gun out or reload or something, and had plenty of time to reposition and kill the dude so easily. And I was just dumbfounded. I was like, when I get into a lobby with people, I'm not even that good. I have like a 1.4 KD. I'm not good. I'm at the lower end of SBMM. And I'm in there and people are playing for the championship. I blink, I'm dead. It's bananas. And these are like the upper echelon of players in Warzone. And they're playing against people who are playing with their knees. It doesn't make sense. I don't get it. I really don't.
Yeah, I actually was in a Warzone kill race tournament. I was playing with a Rock Band guitar. And, I did pretty good. That
would be good content. That'd be good content. This is a dude that plays with the recorder.
I saw that. I love that. That's my favorite genre of anything.
You see the thing with the kills in the drum set, he just lightly taps to turn left. So he lightly taps to turn right. And he just taps and gets the sniper kill.
Dude, it's the same kid, and it's the most impressive. His name's Sorbino, his name is, and it's the funniest shit in the world. Where I watch him like he might have 360'd someone in Black Ops Cold War the other day on a recorder. It was just like, and kills him. It was so fucking cool. And
imagine playing hot cross buns and you go fucking 42-1.
That's another great video. Just play a recorder, and we'll just have gameplay behind it of someone going off.
Oh, true. Yeah. All right, sounds good. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna like hook a wire into my my fucking smoker, and I'm flipping ribs. It's just like
playing the ground and cheer.
Yeah, just
hits the grill. Yeah.
Playing Warzone on my smoker, top 1 NA.
That would be so fucking funny. One last thing I want to say too about the whole like content compared to competitive. People forget that a lot of trick shot videos back in the day in Call of Duty was staged. Like a lot of crazy shots you see in these like big montages back in the day were staged. There's people in a private lobby standing still, attempting it hundreds of times. And like if it's for the sake of content, yeah, that's great. But if you hit a trick shot in like a real lobby and people are setting up for you that you brought into the lobby, that's bullshit. That's where I'm at.
I think we can all agree nothing's going to fucking change because Activision just doesn't care.
Oh, they wake up and they just go,
hey, it's just like Major League Baseball didn't really give a rat's ass about steroids. True. So listen, we got corked routers, baby. All 2021 corked routers. So when we win the fucking Mythic Dungeon International Knights of Rangoon, you best believe we're using corked routers, motherfucker. We're in there.
They're not going to do shit about it. But we got any voicemails this week, Tom?
Oh, do we have voicemails? We have voicemail. Yes, we have one voicemail. And you know what, folks? If you're listening to this right now, if you're one of the shitheads or whatever the fuck the Sandman...
The shitterman.
One of the shit men that's, is out here from Standman 34's thing, you can leave us a voicemail and we'll react to it live on the show. So you can call 617-701-7678 and we will react and listen to your voicemails live on the show. It could be a topic suggestion, it could be relationship advice, it could be a roast, it could be a compliment, whatever you want, as long as it doesn't get us TOS'd. So you go ahead and subscribe to the bronze tier on OnlyStans. And, then you leave us a voicemail at 617-701-7678. It's a WGG Internet Dad sauce line. First and only voicemail. Here we go. First caller. What do you got?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Reggie, and I'm calling just to ask you guys, when the pandemic's finally over, what's the first thing you're going to do? Happy New Year. See you guys next year, I guess. Bye.
Thanks, Reg.
Great guy, Reg.
Big dog.
I mean, I think the easy answer is just blow up at the bars in the city. Just absolutely go balls to the wall. I'm talking like you're gonna have to drag me out. 6'4", 220-pound man.
Yep.
You're gonna have to drag out of there because I'm just sending it for a year of bottled up testosterone and need to get a biblical buzz. Yep. A nice frosty. All right, picture this. Ready? Let me set the table.
All right, take me there.
You walk into the bar.
No, Chris, stop. Move your pop filter. Put your mouth closer to your microphone and talk in a really soft voice.
Okay.
There we go.
So I'm going to set the table for you guys.
Set it.
So you get into the city. You just spend $40 for an Uber into the city.
Chris, hold on one sec. Slightly move from the left to the right real quick. Just keep going back and forth between the two.
Like as I'm talking? That's just how you're supposed to do it.
Just like as you're talking, just like that.
Okay. All right, take me there.
Shut the fuck up for a second. Shut the fuck up. So you go to the bar, right? You just spend $40 for the Uber ride in. Your buddy's already there. They're already 3 shades to the wind. They're calling you, hey, Chris, Bob, Dom, where are you? This place is popping right now. The DJ just went on. Danza Kuduro is on fucking repeat, bro. They're all here. The boys are here. The chicks are here. This is great. You got to get it. You walk into the bar. You open it up. There's a faint smell of throw up on the ground. And you smell beer, just in the air beer. There's people grinding on the walls. It's absolutely incredible. You walk in, your foot sticks to the floor. All you hear is as your foot lifts up. It's beautiful. You know
Make that sound again.
Fucking. That wasn't that good. That time wasn't that good.
Better. That was better.
That one was better. All right, cool. You go up to the bar. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, how you doing? Oh my God. I'm so glad this is over. You look beautiful. Hey, let me get 8 Bud Lights draft, please. Yep, I'm gonna get a 2 Long Island ices. I'm gonna chug one, sweetie. I'm gonna sip on the other one. I'm gonna get 2 shots of tequila, 1 Fireball. Hey, Dom, what do you want? This one's on me. Do you want a drink for your buddies?
Yeah, all I want is 15 green tea shots.
Pistachio shots.
You catch eyes with a dude across the room. He does the international sign of I want a cigarette, holds it up to his lips. You point at him, you go, yeah, bro, this one's on me. You go outside and you share a butt. You have a day, you spend $100 to get home. You wake up feeling like fucking dirt, baby.
Oh,
thank you,
shout
Jess,
out to
for the
Jeff
subs.
with the. I think it's 10 gifted. I think she gave us 10 gifted.
Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much for that.
This is freaking me out. I'm sorry I had to put you guys through that. Jess, thank you for the 10 gifted. Truly, truly appreciate it.
Yeah, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going straight to Mix 360. I'm going to make sure that there's a Bob's coming. You know, I'm stopping by his house. I'm picking him up. I'm picking up Chris. And then I'm driving back to my house and parking my car and then calling an Uber. And, you know, I'm going to pay. I'm paying for the Uber. $90 Uber back to the good old stomping grounds. I don't care. We're doing it. We're going in there. We're in there from lunchtime all the way until they kick us out at 3 a.m. when they eventually roll back up the go-home time. And you know what? I'm going to love every fucking second of it. It's going to be grimy. My feet are going to stick to the floor. People are going to be smelling their keys in the bathroom. And you know what? It's going to be glorious. It's going to be absolutely glorious. How many draft Bud Lights I'm going to have? Yes. That's how many.
good. Oh, good.
Bob, what are you gonna do?
I mean, I feel like this is pretty easy. I am gonna go to the first concert that I have any inkling of wanting to go, even if it's a band I don't really want to see, but as long as they're live near where I am, I'm gonna go. Hopefully, it's somewhere in like Brighton or Alston in a dingy, shitty fucking dive bar with a stage, and I'm gonna drink fucking 22 PBRs, and I'm gonna punch someone in the face in the middle of the pit. And we can do that because COVID's gone at that point, right?
Yeah.
I could just punch someone in the face, pick them up, and then hug them afterwards because COVID's gone. And that's all I want to do. I just want to get fucked up at a concert. I want to fucking throw people around in a pit. I want to come home. I want my knee to be swollen up like a fucking softball. And I want to just lie down and feel horrible about what I did that night. That's it. That's all I want to do.
There's something different about feeling horrible the next day right now, not doing anything besides just sitting at your computer desk. That's like down bad. You wake up in the morning, you're like, oh shit, like I didn't do anything last night, but I also took 30 drinks for a ride at my computer desk. But if you go out and you just like have a blast, have a good time, sweat, and you go home, your clothes stink of cigarettes and booze, you wake up and you feel like shit, you're like, damn, like at least I sent it last night. Like this was for a reason.
I just miss like Chris texting me in the morning, like Sunday morning, 7:15 a.m. just going, why? You know, you're 100% it. And yeah, Bo was just saying, I want to go to a bar that has a Danza Kuduro cover band concert, and the only song they sing is Danza Kuduro. I completely agree. I'll be there with you. And yeah, Lemon Fist, the tab, yeah, keep it open. I'll pick up the card next week. Fucking perfect.
Dude, I can't wait for a walk of shame back into a bar the next day to pick up my card.
Giving him a call.
I can't wait for that.
Giving him a call, just yeah. Hey, so stop me if you've heard this before, like from the same number last week. But do you guys have like a chase card there that I think it might have been like stuck to the bathroom floor? You do.
What time? One with baby powder on it. Yep, that one.
What time do you guys open? Oh, you've been open for 6 hours. It's 2 p.m. Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm on my way. Okay. Nice. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Sounds incredible. You show up, they already tipped themselves out 30%, $300.
They deserve it, though. Honestly, I'm going to lose my credit card on purpose the first bar that I go to after we get there because they deserve it. These people have been out of work for a very long time. A lot of bartenders and waitresses and servers have been out of work for a very long time. I'm tipping the bouncer $100 the second I go in there. That's just what time it is. And I'm gonna tip the bartender for keeping the ice cubes cold. I don't give a fuck.
It's the little things, man.
Absolutely, it's
the little things.
Things.
I think all around everyone's ready for the bar for show.
I'll be your dream. I'll be your wish. I'll be your fantasy. That's it.
I'll be your. I forget the next part.
We cut it there. We cut it there.
Bro, fuck the DMC. We're going to D Live.
Oh, true. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
We're gonna get paid in fucking Bitcoin.
Hey, I'll take it at this point. Bitcoin's fucking booming.
Whatever the fuck their currency is.
Yeah, it was like I forget what it's called. Something coin.
I'll be your wish.
I'll be your fantasy.
I'll be your hope. I'll be your love. Be everything that you need. I love you all with every breath. Truly, madly, deeply do. I will be strong. I will be faithful. 'Cause I'm counting on
Not a beginning, a reason for living. W, pull it back, pull away from the mic. Now we don't hear it anymore. It's way too loud.
I don't care.
I don't care. I'm vibing.
I don't care. If you hear any noise, it's just me and the boys vibing. I don't care.
True. Do we have any more voicemails?
No.
All right.
Take us home, Bobby.
You guys want to land the trade?
Sure do.
I'll start there. I'm just going to go ahead and say one of Chris's shorts blew the fuck up about aim assist. So I'm not going to go through every single tweet. I will just shout out the people. Ismail, Caleb, Mako, there's no name. Jake Lucky. Shout out to the homie Jake. This one I have to shout out. Skylar Keon, hey guys, and then a bunch of emojis. I think that's a bot.
It's my wife. Don't talk about it like that.
I think she's a bot. Percival, Colin, it's Zaid, Jake, Chris W, Galaxy Knight, JB commented. Actually, I can read out JB's because he's a person. I don't know the rest of these fucking people. This is 100% happening. If you think otherwise, then I can blow your mind 10 times over with the shitty practices. Not sure about bot lobbies, but easier lobbies for sure. Loyalty, Army Men, Thick Taco. Oh, I could go for Thick Taco right now.
Me too. It's been a while.
Boozy, new sub Paul,
Shout out to him.
Pluribus, Madi, new sub O'Gaines, Lil Bush. Is that like a rapper or something?
Been a while for that too.
Go.
Arjun, new sub The Prankster, Unknown Error, new sub Lee Giorgio, Ayani, contact me if you want to be my boyfriend. Emojis, Chris, that's all you.
I've already messaged her. She didn't answer.
AM, Logic, EC, Glax Player, Justin G, Rookie, new sub X Chris M, Dylan, Hades the Third, new sub Daniel Schramel, Nate Rich, and Clippers. So shout out to everybody who subbed or commented on a YouTube video. That is for all of you. And also shout out to Stan, Lucci, and Min Dynasty for letting me get a couple of games of Warzone in with them today. We had a fucking blast. We ran it back maybe like 5 or 6 times. Got like a 40 kill dub. And yeah, it was just a fun time. It was great, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I bring some pretty great content to people who seriously play Call of Duty.
Well, maybe you should bring some serious content to the podcast, Bob.
I flossed for you today.
That was good content. I like that. That was good. That was good.
That is very
The things I put on the fucking line for this brand.
You're like me when you're flossing.
I have to publicly embarrass myself for this shit, okay? I don't want to fucking hear it. But yeah, shout out to them. It was a blast playing. Hopefully we play more. Dude, I told Chris and Dom earlier, that was the most fun I've had playing Warzone since since Warzone came out. And it was just nobody fucking took it seriously. We just fucking ran around, fucked around, and had a fucking blast. So shout out to them.
Just guys being dudes.
Dudes being guys, huh?
Dudes.
Yeah.
Bud? Yeah, what's up, bud?
Hey, how you doing, man? I have nothing. If you want to shout out for me on the podcast, please leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. It really helps us with the ranks more than you know. It's how iTunes and Apple kind of like decides what they want to push out. So if you do enjoy the show, please leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, iTunes, whatever it's called. You can leave a comment if you want, question, roast, compliment, whatever you want. I'll read it out loud as long as it doesn't get us TOS. Other than that, shout out to Stan for the big host. That's the homie over there, the big homie. And besides that, shout out to everyone who's been here for 2020. It's been a hell of a year. Thanks for the support this whole year. And 2021, we're going to the fucking moon, baby. Tom?
Yeah, same thing. Big shout out to Stanman34. Shout out to all the shitter men in the chat. So shout out to all the only stands in here in the chat. Yeah, and just like Chris said, big shout out to everybody who has played a part in this year. It's been a crazy year. It started with PAX East, and then it was all fucking downhill from there. So big shout out to everybody who's been a part of it. There's been a ton of milestones this year. I wrote kind of like a recap blog on wickedgoodgaming.com, just kind of going back on what's happened this year, and we've grown a ton. I think we've grown more this year than we have every other year prior, probably more than the last 2 years put together this year alone. So big shout out to everybody who's been a part of the ride, man. We appreciate you, and just thanks a lot. We got a lot more good stuff to come. So just stay tuned.
And not for nothing, I'll say it. Our credibility is fucking moving up. I'll say it. I want to say it at the beginning, and that's a really cool feeling to be like an actual source now. All of us on certain blogs and shit like that. It's fucking dope.
Oh, I love the watermark. Nothing makes me fucking angrier than seeing somebody fucking snag one of the clips you put up, Chris, and don't fucking credit us. And now that watermark is in there,
You got no choice, baby.
you're not getting away with it now, bitch. Oh God, I fucking love that. But thank you everybody for tuning in to episode 213 of Not Another Gaming Podcast. I've been Dr. Bob, here with Chris P. and Papa Dom. You can find all of our written content at wickedgoodgaming.com. We stream occasionally during the week. Could be anything, could be at any time. But if you're not here live with us right now and you're listening to the pre-recorded show, that's at twitch.tv/wickedgoodgaming. What else? Buy some merch. If you go to wickedgoodgaming.com/shop, you can buy some merch. We got some crazy new fucking esports jerseys. Don't wait. Just wait. I'm going to say don't wait until we make the team. Buy it now. And then if you get brought onto the team, we'll just reimburse you. It's not a big deal. You could catch all the YouTube content at youtube.com/wickedgoodgaming. You can find us on all social media platforms at wickedgoodgaming, except for Twitter. It's at wickedgoodgames. You could catch the pre-recorded show on all podcast platforms, every single one of them. If we're not on there, if we're not on your favorite one, let us know. We'll get on it. I think that's it. Did I miss anything?
No, nailed it.
Did I get it?
And let us know what
Fucking
esports
nailed
team you
it.
want to be on in the Discord.
Yeah, just let us
All
know
right,
what
great.
esports team you want us to field first. The jerseys are flowing, you know what I mean? Hey, listen, if you qualify for a pro team and you want to be on ours, I'll send you a jersey. I don't fucking care.
I'm dead ass gonna do that. No bullshit. I'm dead ass gonna stop farming for people who want to like be in these Warzone tournaments and shit.
Call
And if
Mark
there's, like, a
Shark
small
right
buy-in,
now. We're fielding a Gears 5 team.
Let's do it. Fuck it. I'm so in for it.
Am I coming out of retirement? Am I coming out of retirement?
We'll get the band back
No,
together.
You can't be a player. You got to be on the management side of things.
No. Let me call Mark. Let me
Bob
call
in,
Mark Shark.
in like a three-piece suit with the sleeves cut off with like a pair of glasses on, just like walking back and forth with a headset, coaching behind them.
I think I could probably be a decent.
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't. I honestly, I can't compete at those fucking levels. But I could tell people what they should be doing for sure. I understand how
I
games.
know you
play.
can.
Yeah, but the thing is, I understand how games fucking play, and that doesn't mean I can actually implement it 100%. Regardless, it doesn't fucking matter. Thank you everybody for tuning in to episode 213 of Not Another Gaming Podcast. We will catch you live next week for episode 214, and that'll be first episode of 2021. It's gonna be crazy. Join us. Come fucking see us next week. So we'll see you then. Peace out.